Hello, YouTube. So I'm actually live in both places. Let me know where you're catching me from. Wow, I can't speak. Let me know where you're catching me live from. Comment, say hi. Tell me where you're coming in from. What is up? I want to talk to you guys today. Hey, Ankur. Hey, Pooja. That's awesome. So I want to talk to you guys today, and I'm excited, and I have a couple of things I want to share. Um, I think like whenever we want to like scale our business, it's hard, right? Like it's hard. We want to grow our business. We want to get clients. We want to scale our business to the next level. At the same time, we want to enjoy the freedom and the lifestyle that we like. And freedom is different for everyone. For some people, it might be traveling. For some people, it might be spending more time with their family, with their kids. For some other people, it would be just like not working for someone else. What is your freedom for you, by the way? Comment below and let me know. I just want to show you, I just want to tell you that all of that is possible because, hey, Vidhi is our Vortex customer. Hello. Hey, Preet from Germany. Hello. Abdul, Manoj. Hello. Yeah, so I want to tell you that all of it is possible and all of it is not possible. All of it is possible and all of it is not possible as well. If you believe it is possible, it absolutely is possible for you because you will show up from that mindset. If you believe, however, that it is not possible for you, you will absolutely show up from that mindset as well. And for anyone who is wondering, well, I need a big brand, I need a big following to make the income I want to make, to get the freedom I want to have, to work with the kind of clients I want to do, you do not need a big following. I have seen like people making $1 million a year, more than $1 million a year by just having a following of less than 10,000 people. And probably for most of you, you are just thinking, I just want to make $10,000 in the next month. You are not even thinking about $1 million brand. So what do you think is possible for you is the question I want to ask yourself. Ask yourself, what do I think is possible for me? Do I believe it? Do I, produce my triggers on other people when I see other people being successful? I'm sorry for the noise. There's just always something going on around me. But that's okay. We love chaos over here. So, I lost my train of thought. Yes, I've seen a ton of people making a ton of income and a ton of impact by having less than 10,000 followers as well. So even less than 1,000 followers to make, for example, $10,000 a month, you don't need even 10K followers. You just need the right 1,000 true fans. 1,000 true fans who will buy what you want, like buy what you need them to buy because it genuinely helps them. They trust you, they trust your brand, and it is like they know it's gonna be helpful. And while there are other people in the market who may be doing similar things, but similar doesn't mean the same, and that's where building a brand is important. Like why would your 1,000 true fans buy from you rather than the other person? If you're running a gym, why would they buy from you, from your gym, rather than the gym which is like down the street? If you are selling t-shirts online, why would they buy from you rather than the next person who's doing the same? If you are selling services and consulting, why you? Can you say it and share it confidently on why you should be the one that they think about, that they get influenced by, that they buy from, that they trust and listen to, that they use your services and recommend and refer to other people without even asking? Why would they not choose anyone else? What reasons have you given them? What kind of messaging are you putting out? All of that matters. And you need 1,000 true fans, yes, but building that is a journey, right? Are you willing to show up? Are you willing to, create your offers and put them out in the world? Are you willing to truly charge high end? Because what is high end really? High end for some people is like very relative, very subjective. For some people, 10,000 INR is high ticket. For some other people, $10,000 is not even high ticket. What is high ticket for you? And what is high ticket for the market? And what do you want to charge? Do you want to charge your worth, or do you want to work with like hundreds of clients, charge the lowest amount, and like be drained and not feel fulfilled while serving them? Just because, oh, you feel like it's easy to sell low ticket items. I think like anyone can create a brand. I'm not saying anyone can have 1 million subscribers. Honestly, anyone can. Anyone can. It's just about consistency, right? Anyone who you see around you who has a massive following were consistent. But any one of us who don't have a following or don't have anything that you want in business, it's a matter of consistency. So again, all of it is possible and nothing is possible at the same time. It's just about what you believe to be. Like for me, I created a brand from day one, knowing these are the clients I want to serve and not anyone else. So you filtered 90% of the audience, 90% of the crowd from even like just communicating or working together with you. You only want to work with people who can genuinely help. And building a brand allows you that privilege. Only building a brand will allow you that privilege. Building a brand is not about like putting up a fancy website, fancy or not fancy. It's not about using pretty colors or social media graphics. It's not about just telling stories or writing copy and sending an email out. It's not about that. You build your brand from day one. Currently, if you're selling something, you're building a brand. You're selling anything, whether you're selling advice, expertise, consulting, physical products, services, anything. You are building a brand, whether you know it or not. That's the thing. You are building a brand, whether you know it or not. Now, are you gonna be intentional about building that brand? Or are you gonna just do whatever? Oh, I'm just gonna wake up, put up a bunch of posts, put up a bunch of stories, and maybe I'll invest in a website, or maybe I'll learn how to do WordPress, or maybe I'll provide SEO services, or maybe I'll do social media the other day. Oh, that other person was like doing TikTok, so it's working well for them. But that other person actually is now active on like Clubhouse and doing Facebook Lives every day. I want to do that. Oh, but that third person that I know is working with clients internationally from the US. And like, so, well, are you going to look at other people's goals and other people's actions? And are you going to wake up and go on social media and be like, oh, let me just today copy paste what that person is doing, and tomorrow you repeat that with another person, and the third day you repeat that with another person? Is that what you're doing? Like, is that the goal? Is that the kind of brand building we are working towards? And don't get me wrong, I've done the same, especially when I was starting out. So there's no shame in the game. We do things just because we don't know better, right? Our intentions are great. Hey, we want to hustle, or we want to bootstrap our business. Well, hustle, I won't say. I'm not ever a proponent of hustle. I believe that a tangent, but I believe that there are phases when you work super hard towards your goal, and then you follow it up with periods of rest and relaxation and rejuvenation. Just want to put that out there. Just because I said the word, I didn't want that to come across as like you have to hustle to build your business. No, not really. but yeah, like when I started, I definitely did that. Like, oh, let me just see what that person is doing. That social media profile looks so cool. Let me just do that. And then day two and day three is like someone else, and so on. So while it's okay to do it at the start, and while there's nothing wrong with it, there is no shame in the game. There is nothing like bootstrapping your business is the best thing ever. But again, is there a better option? Can you be intentional about building that brand that you want to build? Can you be intentional? Can you not look at other people on a daily basis? Because I believe that your mindset, your content is like an onion. You keep consuming content on social media, especially free content you keep consuming, but no one can tell what are your unique thoughts. Can you tell what are your unique thoughts? Can you tell that this is what I came up with? Can you tell that this is the story that you genuinely believe and it happened? Can you tell that this is the framework that you came up with, implemented, got the results? Or you're just copy pasting from other people? So all of that is intentional. You get to build that brand. When you peel off that onion, like layer by layer by layer by layer, what is you? What is your brand though? What is your story though? How is your high end offer different than other people? Do you want to sell high end or not? What kind of business do you want to build? Do you want to have a business that has a massive impact? Do you want to have a high revenue business or high profit business? Do you want to have a high revenue business just so you can boast about it on social media? Do you want to make a bunch of money but your customers are not successful? Do you want to be a brand that lasts through the time, through recession, through the pandemic, through anything that is going to come? Do you want to build a future-proof business? And I'm not just saying it. If you're intentional from day one, you show up differently. It's about mindset. I keep saying it. It's about mindset. What you decide absolutely will end up happening. But do you believe it? If you think about your business like a brand, you will show up in that way. You will show up in that way. You will put out your best content out for free. You will be like not ashamed to share your failures, because hell, everyone goes through them. You're not special, I'm not special. If you are building your brand, if you're not allowing people to see the real you, then like what are we even doing? So all of it is intentional, and you have to see what am I doing today? That's what I'm saying. Like, we feel like, oh, $1 million brand, whether you want to work with someone who is $1 million brand owner or you want to become one, it starts from today. It's not about that, you do it 5 years down the line. You're building your brand today. If you're working in a corporate job, you have a brand. Oh, this guy works 12 hours a day. He doesn't even go home at 10 p.m. at night. Oh, this girl, she's so good at video creation and she writes so well. I think she's the most creative person I've ever met. Oh, this other person is the warmest person, will always listen to your worries and will help you and emotionally support you. You have a brand. You have a brand even within the area that you're working in. It doesn't matter whether it's a job or not. If you love doing a job, do the job. If you want to grow a business, grow a business. If you want to do both. All of it is okay. But all of it is intentional, and you have a brand. And like I talk to so many people, mostly entrepreneurs, yes, but I will also sometimes have the ability to like have college grads, moms, corporate employees, all of that come to me, ask me for advice. And I think the advice is the same. Like, if you want to begin your brand someday, why not start today? Like, why not today? Like, I quit my job at 23. I was making 30 lakhs per year at 23. 30 lakhs per year. I was just 2 years out of college. I quit that job. I quit that job on my own because I'm like, all right, is this how my next 50 years are gonna look like? And again, the message is not about quit your job. Please don't get me wrong. You do your job for all of your life. I think some people are beautiful at being team members and following a leader. Some of the best people I know around me, my team is amazing. I mean, I have a team. How can I ever say that a job is bad? um, my education is, I studied software engineering. So I did BTech in software engineering. I worked as a software developer for 2.5 years. um, and I mean, it's your choice. As I said, do the job, don't do the job. Build the side hustle, don't do the side hustle. Build your own brand, work for yourself or don't. But regardless, you are building your brand. And like, I'm getting questions about from where. Why does it matter? I think we are so obsessed with like what college, how many grades, what kind of money, what does your whatever do, and all of that. Why does it matter? I would say just appreciate the message, take what you can, and it's there on my LinkedIn if you want to check it out. I mean, everything is open, but it's all of it is intentional, and I hope this is helpful. If this was truly helpful, please drop a comment. And if like it spoke to you, do you mind sharing this video? Like maybe your friends need to hear this. Maybe someone needs to hear this message. Maybe some of your family members want to do it and want to share this message. So share it, and go ahead, share the love if someone wants to hear it. And I'm doing a 1-day virtual event on 30th July. It's about building $1 million brand. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. It's for truly people who want to be successful at this. And mainly it's truly for people who will implement. Will you implement? Because like, that's the thing. If you just buy something or like if you just invest in something and you don't show up and you don't do the work, then there's no point. I would say just don't buy. Actually, most of the people who reach out to me, I just say don't buy. Don't buy the thing, because I can feel the vibe. And if you're not going to implement, that's the thing. If you want to create your brand, you have to do the work. No one else is going to do it for you just because you bought something from them. Because, well, that only, like, everyone is building their own brand, right? So you have to build your own brand. And if you're not willing to work for it, if you're not willing to consistently show up for your brand, if you're not willing to take action, then nothing is gonna happen. I can promise you that. I absolutely can promise you that. Like, if you don't show up, if you don't take action, and if you don't be the person that your customers need you to be, your team needs you to be, your brand needs you to be, then it probably isn't the right goal for you. Like, do something else with your life. Write a book, go travel, like work at a job that you love. Find something that is passionate. But for me, like, I always advise people, even who are like existing customers or even who are gonna be customers, I just always say, don't buy if you're not gonna show up for yourself. I don't want your money. I do not want your money at all. So, and yeah, so I'm doing a virtual event on July 30th. I can put the, let me find the link for it actually. If you want to grab your tickets, go ahead and do that. I look forward to seeing you live over there. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful. It's a short and sweet one. And I look forward to seeing more of you on my live. I am so excited for everyone who has joined till now and who is gonna join. Um, and again, as I said, it's not for everyone, but go to this link if it speaks to you. Um, then you will find value in it. All right? All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you soon.